One of the things that always breaks my heart is that anybody feels bad for so long and, ends up feeling like there's nobody out there that cares or that they don't fit in.
Judy Gabbert, a former school counselor, was heartbroken from seeing sad and hopeless kids. She decided to start Idaho Lives Project, a program to help prevent youth suicide. Now, the Idaho Lives Project, it's a partnership between the Idaho Department of Education and the Department of Health and Welfare. Its goal is to foster connectedness and resilience throughout the Idaho school communities in order to prevent youth suicide. CBS 2's Erica Lee has more on the program and what to look out for if your child needs help.
There are many ways to figure out if your child is struggling. However, warning signs are different from risk factors. Here are some things to look out for and what you can do to help. According to Judy Gabbert, somebody can have all the risk factors but not ever have thoughts of suicide. Risk factors can include not having support from family or not having access to mental health resources. The difference between the two is that warning signs mean that the person has already gotten to the place of thinking about suicide.
Some of the major ones are maybe dropping out of activities, no longer talking to friends, not caring about what they usually like to do, not doing well in school or at work.
Gabbert says parents can play a huge role in improving the mental health of their children. That includes teaching young kids about their strengths and about their resiliency.
So that we really build in, hey, first of all, you really belong. And you are really capable. And those are the two things, belongingness and capability, that are antidotes to suicidality.
One way to do that is to write 3 things you are grateful for every day. Another is taking a walk or any form of exercise.
When you have a brain that needs some attention so it doesn't get suicidal, walking releases all kinds of great chemicals in our brain. Doing some really fun activities together increases that belongingness.
And finally, it is important to note that it is nobody's fault.
If you have a child who is suicidal or seriously depressed, you tend to blame yourself. Well, it's brain chemistry mostly. Great families have suicidal children. So it's really nobody's fault. It's the brain playing a trick on the young person. And we need to support them.
The Idaho Lives Project provides qualified clinical case managers for each of Idaho's public health regions. Regional case managers act as advocates for students who have made a suicide attempt or have been out of school due to serious suicide ideation. They also provide assessments and facilitate monthly peer-to-peer survivor support groups for young adults all across Idaho. Reporting live in studio, Erica Lee, CBS 2 News.